Hampton. Don't forget you can visit 01USA.com for upcoming shows. Are you ready for the main event?
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Central Illinois this week.
Whoever appeals to the law against
I'm Max
himself
Certain
is
Crime Fighter.
a fool or a coward. Whoever cannot take care of himself without that law is both. For a wounded man shall say to his assailant, if I live, I will kill you. If I die, you are forgiven. Such is the rule
Central to give
of
mine.
honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hell's Kitchen, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shank Barzini.
All right, Shank Barzini with the bull rope. This was from Cil-Con in Mattoon, Illinois a year ago. 01 Supreme will be returning to Cil-Con at the mall in Mattoon Saturday, August the 20th. It is free general admission. This is the main event from a year ago.
And here's a opponent from Tall Cedar Ranch, Clay County, Illinois, weighing 362 pounds, the 01 heavyweight champion,
Frank Wyatt, the gordiest Viking of the Viking War Party. 01 heavyweight champion. Yeah, the Vikings control all the belts at 01 Supreme. Well, not the junior heavyweight title, but maybe at some point in the future, Jake Parnell will get a shot at Jordan Perry's title. The Viking War Party are the tag team champions.
This
Wyatt is the heavyweight champion.
bull rope match is for the 01 USA.
All right, we're going to get into this match. We're not going to miss a minute of the action, so we're going to take our breaks right now. Here's the weekend's events.
All the drama, all the attitude, all the action of 01 USA Supreme comes to Champaign every Thursday at the Flood Event Center. 01 Thursday Night Throwdown every Thursday at 7 at the Flood Event Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, well, here is your chance now. Make sure to contact Pinfall Academy, 217-572-8054, located at the brand new facility at 101 North 4th Street in Auburn, Illinois. Pinfall Academy, where you can learn to be a wrestler, a referee, a manager, a valet. Anything that has to do with professional wrestling, we'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy, where the new crop begins.
All right. During the break, you saw the 15-second promo for the return of Thursday Night Throwdown. That will be for the last two Thursdays of July, the 21st and the 28th. As Shank Barzini rubs the title for good luck. Big announcement for Thursday Night Throwdown on the 21st. It is the return of Tenacious Ty Gamble, now known as Jake St. Patrick. He went down to Florida after about a month and a half after making his debut, and he will be returning to Central Illinois to face Jordan Perry for the 0-1 World Junior Heavyweight Championship, formerly known as the Midwest X Division title. That's on Thursday night this week. Folks in Champaign, if you have not gone to a Thursday night, or well, if you want to check out a Thursday Night Throwdown event, it's at the Fluid Event Center. Those watching the broadcast tonight, hope that you head out to the Fluid Event Center tomorrow night to check out the action.
That's slow. He's agile.
And they have announced the entire lineup for that event, Thursday Night Throwdown. Parker Dirge will be facing off against old rival Blake Reed. This is a first-time matchup, and this may be a standout contest. Blake Bellicus will be taking on Stephen Wolf. It's a battle of the wolves. The Bad Wolf, Blake Bellicus, takes on, well, Stephen Wolf, leader of the pack. There will also be a triple threat match, and I don't know at this time if...
Oh no! Here we go.
The Cobra is putting his scheduled title shot against Jordan Perry on the line. He's supposed to face off against the Cobra's supposed to face Jordan Perry for the light heavyweight title on the August 20th Cil-Con event in Mattoon. If he loses to either Jake Lander or Roscoe,
Reset.
then I'm not sure if we're going to be substituted for Cobra or Cobra is just basically fighting for a second title shot. Don't know.
Reset.
Jordan Perry will face Jake St. Patrick for the main event. That's on July the 21st. Now I need to get over to this matchup here as
Here we go.
Shank Barzini taking on Frank Wyatt. It is a bullrope match. They are out on the floor of the mall, and now they're going out in the mall.
Where these guys
boy.
go.
Yeah, mall shoppers.
Clear out. Give them plenty of room.
Mall shoppers. It would be funny if these guys were fighting in the, like, I don't know, the clothing aisle of some department store, or maybe
Back away.
I don't know.
Get back, guys.
Ooh. Frank Wyatt throws a chair at Frank Barzini. I mean, this used to be a Sears store and no longer is. It's vacant. So they set the ring in here and they can pretty much fight over it. They got a lot of open space to fight in. And Shank Barzini has the rope around Frank Wyatt's neck. To win this match, you have to touch all four corners. So this is that type of a matchup. It's not pinfall or submission. You have to touch all four corners. And now they're heading towards the open space of this former Sears store. And there's been a lot of Sears stores that have been closing around the country. They just online shopping's kind of changed things around. Frank Barzini appears to be busted open as there's like a blood left on that post inside this Sears store, former Sears store. It's all vacant space in this mall. And the rope slips off the wrist of Shank Barzini, and the ref has to put it back on here.
Oh, shit!
Well, looks like, nope, Barzini just has a cut on his left elbow there. That's what is bleeding. It's not his
Get him up.
head. as Frank Wyatt drags Shank Barzini back towards the ring.
Oh, God.
Do want to run down the weekend shows.
Wash some things.
Extreme Midget Wrestling Federation will be going to Collinsville at the Gateway Center on the 23rd. It's part of a some sort of convention. Dynamo Pro will be performing at the Gateway Center on the 22nd, Friday night.
Boy, I'm worried about your safety because there's nowhere for you to go.
Yeah, look at the blood coming out of the elbow of Shank Barzini. Probably should have wore some elbow pads. Shank Barzini trying to keep Frank Wyatt from touching the corners. Skylar Hampton, your referee, who was destroyed by the Super Destroyer a few weeks ago. A new wrestling promotion known as Pro Wrestling Insurgents will be holding its first event at the Ready Room in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm not sure who's running this promotion. I'm kind of curious who opened it, but that'll be going on. Fighting on the floor continues.
He means you to... Yeah. Go this way.
Shank Barzini goes back into the ring.
I don't know what they have in mind.
There's that cowbell in the middle.
Somebody might be yanked out of the ring. Yeah, there you go. That's what I need. That's what I was afraid of.
Shank Barzini launches himself and takes down Frank Wyatt.
It's undone.
Shank puts back on that rope that keeps slipping off his wrist.
You're gonna need to sit. I promise I'll sit. We'll sit. We'll sit.
Not that one.
Wait a minute. Someone just put her chair in the ring. Shank Barzini set up 2 chairs. What is Shank up to here? He's telling Frank Wyatt to take a seat.
What, you gonna play punch drunk?
Doesn't everybody? Sit down. Okay. Let's go.
They go, slugging it out.
Go. 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 Go.
Barzini!
Ow! God!
Elbow on the head! Well, this is such a unique experience of fighting the mall.
You got to pick him up.
Yeah, you pick him up.
You know, it's easier for Frank Wyatt to drag Shank Barzini around than it is for Shank Barzini to drag Frank Wyatt around. He's got a 100-pound weight advantage. And Wyatt just yanks Barzini off the apron. Lands an elbow, however, and both men are down. When they start touching corners, they have to, if they take too long between touching corners, the count resets. Barzini's slow to get up to his feet. There's a shot to the gut. And Wyatt clubs him in the back. Last weekend in July, there is not much at all going on, except for a 0-1 on the 28th. In fact, I've looked around to see if there's any show scheduled, and not in this neck of the woods. You have to go all the way to Kansas City, Missouri to check out wrestling events. But things pick up again in August. Next week, well, we're going to take a look again at Proving Ground Pro again. Decided to jump over to 0-1 since the recent announcement of Thursday Night Throwdown. To make viewers aware that 0-1 will be Going back to the Fluid Event Center for a couple of events. We had intended to show this at a later time, but it was appropriate to do it now. And Wyatt, one corner left, and he may retain, but Shank Barzini blocks it, and that will reset the count. As Frank Wyatt drops an elbow on Shank, and is slow to get up. Come on, Shank. And a headbutt from Shank Barzini. And this is a wild match. And Shank has to go through the ropes because that rope was wrapped around the bottom. You don't want to do that if you're trying to drag your opponent around. And Shank with a shoulder block on the mat. And here we go. Shank starts the count again. He's got to run the bases. Well, he touches it with his boot, and that does count.
Okay, we'll count it.
He's trying to drag Frank Wyatt, but he's just dead weight. And that's going to reset it again. Well, okay, the ref did not reset it. Shoulder block, and that does reset it.
Deep breath, Frank. Deep breath.
And now Frank Wyatt wraps the rope around Shank Barzini's neck. And now he's going to start it, running the bases. Wyatt dragging Shank Barzini along. There's 3. As the ring announcer is counting along. Shank Barzini trying to pull Wyatt away. Okay, I believe the count is reset again.
Get it? Reset.
German! Well, Northern Lights suplex. Now there's a German. Belly to back suplex. And Shank Barzini down on the mat. It's Frank Wyatt. Both men slow to get up. Thought Wyatt was going to get up and start running the bases again, but both these men are down and just been taking some brutal hits. Shank with a headbutt. Wyatt fires back. And Shank uses the cowbell for a headbutt. Now Shank puts Wyatt in the center of the ring.
There you go.
He's gonna hog tie him here. Well, and that actually gives him less length to work with. There's 3. And Wyatt pulls the excess amount of rope so he can't get over to that last corner. Shank trying to stomp him. Alright, that reset the count. Wyatt with a shot to the head. Wyatt pounds away on Shank Barzini. Wyatt slow to get up. Tries to get the rope out of his boots there. And Barzini! Samoan drop! I do want to mention real quick, there's been a bit of a controversy in the St. Louis area Brandon Espinoza and Mike Outlaw had a match down at MMWA, and Brandon Espinoza said during the match, Black Lives Don't Matter at Outlaw. Considering that the St. Louis area is where the Ferguson riots have been going on earlier this year, that probably wasn't the smartest thing to book. And they did agree to doing that type of a angle in the match, but both have since decided that was not the wisest thing to do. One more corner and Shank is stopped. Shank was gonna try to go for the last corner by going around Frank Wyatt and along the ring apron. Now Shank Barzini is down on the floor here at the Mattoon Mall. And Shank back in the ring. But Wyatt is not going to let him escape. Well, you can't really escape because you're joined at the crap with a rope.
Clear out. Clear the benches. Clear the benches.
Oh my goodness. Wyatt had the benches cleared.
What are you? Oh, no.
Wyatt is up to something. Drops an elbow on Shank Barzini. Those are steel benches there. I think they... That's like bench seating at the mall in the walkway areas that they just brought in here for fans to sit in. That's not typical seating that you'd see at a wrestling show. So those benches are really strong and reinforced. There we go again. Shank touches the first corner, rolls into the ring. Shank's already up to 3. There's that last corner. Shank tried to touch that last corner. This may be it. Wyatt pulling. Oh! That reset the count again. There's 1, there's 2. Frank running the bases with that shot to the cowbell to the head, and he gets it. Wow! Wyatt wins, knocking out Shank Barzini with the cowbell. Runs the bases quickly, and is your winner. So Frank Wyatt continues his run as the 01 Supreme Heavyweight Champion. A little more than 15 minutes for this bull rope match. So Cil-Con will return. 01 will return to Cil-Con here at the Mattoon Mall on August the 20th. But in a couple of weeks, last 2 weekends of July, Thursday Night Throwdown at Fluid Event Center, July the 21st and July the 28th in Champaign, Illinois. And Wyatt continues his run as the 01 Heavyweight Champion as a member of the Viking War Party. And Viking War Party controlling 3 belts at 01. And Shank Barzini once again denied the 01 heavyweight title. He's been after Frank Wyatt for a year or so, and this just had to be a heartbreaker. And Shank,
Whoever appeals to the law against his fellow man is either a fool
once again going home
Whoever
in
cannot
disappointment.
take care of himself without that law is vote. For a wounded man shall say to his assailant,
Shank is as tough
I will kill you.
as they come, but
You will forgive him.
just couldn't pull it out tonight. Well, that'll do it for this edition of PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. We'll see you next time.